Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I have been back here so much today. I just put Tilly away. He's a little peeved at me, I think. Yeah, he's glaring at me a little bit from behind one of these. I let Ash and Wasabi have some time out today by themselves. Tilly tried to start a fight, so he got put back in his cage to show him that we're not going to tolerate it. And then when I put them up after a couple hours, I let Tilly have a couple hours just to play and do whatever he wanted. And I got Sammy out a little bit earlier, and she was kind of, acting breedy. And I just come back here a few minutes ago again, as I said, while I was putting Tilly away, and I found Sammy was trying to breed with this. Like, she was all over it, rubbing her back end against it and everything else. So it's out now. No worries though. I have a treat clip in there with the Cuddle Bone on it, so no big deal. And I went ahead and kept a big chunk of Cuddle Bone, so it'll go in there as well. She, like I said, every single day. I literally just cleaned all this up a couple hours ago, and I had one of those. I had it up here, a bird bath, and I had the eggs in it thinking maybe, nope, nothing to do with it. Destroyed everything, completely tore everything up in there, pushed it all out. So I put the eggs back in the bowl at the bottom. She's been down there rolling them around and checking them out and just making her usual mess. I mean, it's trashed. And like I said, I just cleaned it. She has been just so bad lately about making a mess. But this thing's gone. No more of it in her cage. I thought that I had her beat. Like, I thought there's nothing in there that she can really rub up against anymore. I've got all the toys put to the side where she can chew on them, but she can't really rub against it. This is what she's doing right now. This is one of the behaviors that she's doing. This is how she acts when she starts trying to hump things. And yeah, I see you. Yes, ma'am. But like I said, I just took this toy away from her, so hopefully in a couple hours she won't still be acting like that. Within like an hour or so it'll be pitch dark outside, so she should sleep, and hopefully she won't wake up so wild in the morning. Good Lord, girl, you gotta calm down. Just take a breath. It's gonna be fine. I am going to go get my Shark vacuum majig. I don't know what it is. It's a little, like, you just charge the thing. It's a Shark vacuum. I'm gonna go get it, come back here and clean up that mess again. And I'm gonna try to clean up the bottom of her cage a little bit again. And we'll see what happens. I don't see them really. Hi, puppy. What are you doing? Tilly loved all the love today that he got. I washed the curtains today because Tilly likes to hang out on top of the curtain rods, so they were covered in poop. And I went ahead and put the PVC stand back on the window because Tilly really likes to sit up there and watch outside. Wasabi and Ash are getting more used to it. I've seen them sitting on it, so hopefully they keep using it. Sammy just, I can't get her out without her trying to hump me. So she's not really getting any window time right now, but I did get her out earlier and let her sit in the sun on my arm. I stood in front of the window to let her get some sun. I had a pretty busy day today between picking up her cage because she's the messy one right now. The other ones are just a little bit of poop here and there, so they're not too bad, but she is trashing hers. Mowed the lawn, leaf blowed. I see you. I do. You're being completely crazy right now. And weed eated, but I've been back here a few times. Tilly kind of tried to refuse his nummy or his chop. I see you too. But he was okay with eating it as long as I held it like right here on my shoulder so he could munch. I can't do that all day. We are working on getting him to say it. I've seen other Quakers say it. The bacon pancakes. I think it's adorable. I want him to say it. I'm working on it. I hope he says it. It's a work in progress, so that's a lot to say. Maybe I should just say bacon pancakes at first, and then we can see if we can get him saying the rest. This is the sharp thing that I was talking about. I use this thing a lot, and it picks up really good, to be honest. I need the real vacuum to get in the corners, but it picked up a lot where it was. All right, so I picked everything up, and this is good enough for now. I plan to come back here and scrub again tomorrow. They've been out today, so they've pooped everywhere, and it's late, so this is pretty clean compared to what it was. So I'm back here scrubbing. I've got everybody out. Everybody, even Sammy is out. Tilly is licking the sweat off my forehead as usual. Ash, Wasabi's up there, and Sammy is inside Tilly's cage. You can see her over on the food bowl. No sir, no. They're still doing a little bit of fighting, but it's not too bad. Hi, Sabi. I'm not sure what Sammy's doing in Tilly's cage other than just trying to start a fight, because it's usually what she does. I'm giving everything a good clean today. Everything's getting scrubbed down. All right, Tilly. I'm not doing a deep cleaning. I am wiping everything down, but I'm just not doing like all the little nooks and crannies between all the bars. That's not getting done. No. Because no sir. That's not getting done because I plan to pressure wash everything soon, hopefully in the next week. I'll have all the cages outside. At least the 2 that can fit through the door can probably be done in the next couple of days. And then the rest are gonna be, or the other 2 are gonna go, stop, don't do that, are gonna go outside so they can be deep cleaned, but they've got to be taken apart. The bigger ones do. Pardon my hair. I can't keep Tilly out of it. They're all out. Well, Sammy was out, but she put herself in Tilly's recent cage. I'm not sure why. I think she's just doing it to pester Ash, because it usually makes him mad, and it did make him mad, so he went after her, but I shut the door on it so he can't get in. And then Wasabi tried to go after her too, so I shut the door on him so he can't go in. Everybody was out. Everybody was cohabitating peacefully. Sorry about that light. But they're not now. Sammy is not laying on the dummy eggs. She's refused them. She goes down there and she rolls them around a little bit, and I think it's more so trying to eat them. She's got 1 egg down there, but she did lay another egg today. I pulled it out this morning. She might have done it last night, but I pulled it out this morning and threw it away because she ate it. Well, half of it. She's still laying, and I don't know what to do to get her to stop. The only way that I got her to stop last time was to put a nesting box on it and let her nest. And then after, I think, 6 to 8 weeks, she gave up and finally came out and went on about her business. Tilly has gotten like obsessed with Ash, follows him around everywhere. Wasabi doesn't like it, so they end up doing this. Stop it. Hey, that's enough. Stop. What did I say? No. Come here. Come on. There's been a lot of this. A lot of it. He just wants to be with Ash, but Wasabi also wants to be with Ash. So they fight. No one's been hurt because I'm always back here to make sure it doesn't happen. You guys better be good. But they just follow Ash everywhere. It's really confusing to me. Stop it. There's no fighting, Tilly. No. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm the safest place. Tilly keeps telling Ash thank you. Ash will kind of lunge at him, and when he stops, they just kind of look at each other until he says thank you. It's really cute to hear him say thank you, like he understands what to say it for. But I still want them to stop fighting. I may have just figured out what Tilly's problem is. No, sir. No. Okay, so I finally got the curtains, and it is darker in here. I may go ahead and move her away from the window. I got a darker gray on each side, and then it's got the sheer in the middle, but it still lets in some light. I'm gonna move her cage over just a little bit away from the sun. I'll probably put it back in that corner, but for now I hope this works, because she laid another one last night or this morning, so she has still been constantly laying them. I think she's on probably her 7th egg or more. Pretty sure it's 7, it might be 8, but fingers crossed this works, because the dummy egg she's not having nothing to do with. Like, she wants nothing to do with it. I don't know if they'll work later down the road or not, but for now these are the steps that we are taking. This was the last step. I don't know what else to do after this. All right, she's back in the corner. No, a lot less light in this room than there was. So if I have to, I can take the sheer curtains out of the middle and go buy another set, so that way I have the dark ones all over, or I can just remove the ones from the middle. But for now, I'm hoping this does the trick. So even with the darker curtains and all the precautions that I've gone through and the things that I've done in the room, she's still laying eggs. So I'm not sure what else to do at this point. I did ground down some calcium, a cuttle bone that I had back there, and she's got one in her cage, so I'm going to keep Cuttlebone on her food, her fresh food that I give her each morning. I am Apollo. You have got to be kidding me. You're a cat, not a 3-year-old child. You can't stick your fingernails in the plug-ins. Every animal in this house has gone insane lately. Insane. Anyway, so she continues to lay eggs. I've got the darker curtains. It does look a lot darker back there. My husband went and opened them yesterday, and I was like, no, those have to stay closed. We need them to think it's winter. So if she doesn't stop in probably the next week or so, I am going to go ahead and put a box on her cage, because that is the only way that I could get her to stop last time, was for her just to nest on the eggs. When she was done, I took it all back, and that stopped her laying issues. Could it cause her to lay again in a few? I don't know. I really don't. It's exhausting. Worrying all the time about whether or not she's going to get egg bound. But I keep calcium-rich foods. Bok choy is a good one. And then I've been trying my best to make sure that there's always a cuttle bone in there. And I just used a grater to ground one up so I can put that on her fresh food as well. So hopefully I will be able to at least keep the calcium in her body that she needs to lay without getting egg bound or having any issues. I'm sorry this video has been all over the place. This is so much to deal with. Constantly having to worry about them all fighting back there. Who's gonna be bleeding next? Who's gonna get hurt? And then her laying eggs on top of all the other injuries. I need to clip, well, not clip, but I need to get a fingernail file and get Tilly's nails, because I mean, he's just been scratching me up everywhere. Every time I go back there, I come out and they're like, what happened to you? Tilly happened to me, because he uses my face as my perch, and he uses my chest as a perch. Tilly happened to me. He has also been really mad and getting a little bit of an attitude because they've not been out as much as he wants to be, but it's safety over his want to be out for me. So do I want them to be out all the time? Yes, I would love that. Would I like them to be all over the house? Yes, I would love that. But I have a psychotic cat who wants to murder my birds, so we can't do that. So again, sorry about all over the place. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll continue to keep you updated as this crazy I'm tired. As the crazy progresses, I'll keep you updated. Have a good day.